Hello everyone and welcome to an all-new Geek World Order video. Randy here and I'm in Orlando. And we are here for Anime Festival Orlando. You know what it is. We're all about that badge life here. So yeah, we got a press badge today. And we're at Orlando. It's AFO. This is one of the conventions that I have probably been attending the longest of my conventioning career. My second ever convention in 2005 at the age of 19, and now we're sitting here at 40. So, but yeah, let's check out the convention. Let's see what's going on, and let's see what kind of fun we can find out today. Honestly, I think I'm just here for the day. It's Saturday, so let's see what this convention has to offer this year. So we're kind of floating through the lobby here. A number of artists set out just kind of outside the main convention hall. We'll go to the dealer's room in just a minute. It's going to be much more expansive archive, but already seeing a lot of vendors' costumes out here, so already a good day. Of course, is it an anime convention if they don't even sell weapons? Come on. There's got to be at least one swords dealer where you can buy a katana at an anime convention. And, you know, other fictional weapons. But yeah. Yeah, of course it's not an anime convention without the Pokemon. All sorts of Pokemon here. I don't know who you're choosing. We got a Pikachu and a Snorlax outfit. So yeah. So many generations of Pokemon, so many to pick from. Which Pokemon are you picking? Yeah, I had to pick up some Japanese snacks. Some of these I've had before, like the bun, the takoyaki balls. Amazing. And some new stuff to try. I'll try the new stuff on the video. So we'll go through that. Alright, so let's try a snack here. We got the garlic steak flavored Doritos. This could be either really good or really bad, because Doritos are very hit and miss in my opinion. I've never been a super fan of Doritos. They smell weird. Okay. Yeah, taste-wise, these aren't bad. Not super overpowering. Surprisingly, taste a lot of the base corn chip. There's definitely garlic flavor. And something that I think is vaguely steak flavored. Like, these actually aren't that bad. Alright. Alright, these aren't bad. But yeah, garlic steak flavored Dorito. Alright, actually these I wouldn't mind if they brought over to the States. I would actually buy these. Oh yeah. Dude, look at these masks. These are really cool. And honestly, some of these booths have so many cool, like, just creative things. Like, honestly, look at some of this cool craftsmanship. You know, these masks are, you know, that's awesome. All sorts of crafts, handcrafted things. Dude, some of these things are so cool. Like, this particular booth has these all sorts of things that are so creepy. Kind of like adorably creepy, but look at these masks. Like, the detail in these masks is just like absolutely incredible. These are like, I mean, look at this one up here, man. This is so cool. So that's cool. Like this one, yeah, so you can see this mask is actually opening. That is so cool. What's the name of the business here?
Hi, we are Norvibe Studio, Florida, Tampa based, but we ship everywhere in US and we do lots of custom masks for different cosplays, so yeah.
Awesome, very cool.
Great, I gotta bring this to the States. And they were having dinner, and he's pitching the idea of taking this to America, and the president of Toei basically said, no, this is Japanese, this is not gonna work in America. and Chaim, in order to prove his point, apparently stood up. Was told to me. Apparently stood up and started singing the song of the theme to Gentleman in Japanese, because he could do that. And the president of Toy thought, well, this guy's crazy enough to pull it off, and granted him the license.
Oh, is it even an anime convention if there aren't statues and figures? You got more of these booths out here. So many statues.
Honestly,
and
it's
figures.
just mostly about the nobles.
And you just go around because you gotta have the statues. Okay, here we go. We've got the selection of Japanese snacks, matcha buns, different flavors. Okay, you got the Japanese exclusive Doritos and Fritos. Oh, Oreos. Okay, we've got a strawberry Oreo, matcha Oreo. I've had the matcha Oreos. They're good. Ooh, yeah, Japanese Kit Kats. Oh, I might have to try those. Might have to come back here, guys. All right, would it even be an AnimeCon vlog if I didn't get some Japanese Kit Kats? So according to the translated label back here, this is chocolate cherry blossom. So sounded interesting. I don't know how many is going to eat here, but yeah, it's a little individually wrapped. Here's what they look like from the outside. Smells like cherry. I'm assuming white chocolate. Okay. You know what? They're white chocolate. It's there is a cherry flavor. It's very subtle. It's not super overpowering. Like, these are actually very nice. That's actually good. So, oh wow. Okay. Yeah, we got a winner with these. These are actually really good. Because you gotta take a second bite, right? Yep. Yeah. Second bite, same good as the first. So yeah, chocolate cherry blossom Kit Kat. Absolutely fantastic. Totally recommend these. And of course, we've got an inflatable Pikachu. Because honestly, is it an AnimeCon if there isn't an inflatable Pikachu somewhere? And of course, you've got your assorted plushies. I think a lot of these you get like your plushies, possibly handmade. Just all sorts of shows to represent. Oh hey, there's a Gur. That's nice. But yeah, plushies. Can't be an AnimeCon without plushies. Okay, found this booth here. All sorts of capsule containers. Of course, the prize capsule is very popular in Japan, but there's a whole bunch of them here. Arcade Atlantis, very cool. But yeah, they got a whole bunch of the capsule pods here with all sorts of different stuff in them. Very cool, very cool. All right, so I am back home from Anime Festival Orlando 2026, Orlando, Florida, at the Rosen Plaza. And honestly, it was a good time. I had fun, saw some friends, hit up the panel, got a few photos, so overall it's a good day. Still, I think this is the third AFO they've done at the Rosen. Still a little weird not being at the Wyndham for AFO. Obviously, it's still a big part of our lives, and still odd not being at conventions at the Wyndham, so I know it's a little bit of a smaller convention space. I definitely felt some hiccups. There definitely some congestion in some areas. But overall, I think it was fun. I think it was still a fun convention. I had a good day. I hope I know AFO has gotten a little smaller the last few years, but I hope that they do get it and kind of get it back to where it was. But, you know, overall, I know there's so many conventions in Florida, especially in the summer. We're hitting that really con-heavy part of the summer. So, definitely a lot of competition, but I think for a convention that's been around for so long, it's still a good time. Like I said, it's a convention I've gone to many times over the years, and I still have fun every time I go. But definitely would love to see it get back to its glory. Yeah, like I said, I would love to see the show expand and grow. I don't know how much room there is at that convention center to do that. I think that's one of the things I miss about the Wyndham is that the big hall, the big areas they had for the vendor hall, I felt like, at least, I know this year with AFO, I don't know, I feel like even when I went like a year or two ago, it was like bigger. I don't know, I think, granted, they're kind of maybe a little limited with the space they have. I wish they had a bigger space for vendors because I felt the vendors room was kind of small. But other than that, I really don't have too many complaints about it. It was a fun show. But I think I'll do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Of course, please like, share, comment, subscribe. All those things that help the algorithms. And I'll see you on the next one.